All right, caller, spill your video game guts to us.
I was just wondering why Laura does not like The Sims.
Ooh.
Who do we have on the phone here calling Laura out like that?
This is CCPPC.
Ooh, it's crazy chick, Powerpuff
girl,
chick thing.
And you're not a fan of The Sims? We're gonna find out what your thoughts are. Is it a compelling game experience? Is it a compelling game experience or just digital Barbies? The Sims are online, and so are we. Gather around, we'll discuss, because G4TV.com, the show that puts chatters on TV, starts now. Hey, and welcome to another G4TV.com, or as I like to call it, an interactive gaming cocktail. That's 1 part Tina Wood, right there, 1 part Laura Foy.
Shaken, not stirred.
1 part live chat and message boards. I'm Scot Rubin. I'll shake and serve.
Scott with 1 T.
With 1 T. On the phone we have CCPPC, who's going to tell us what's so appealing about Sims Online and put the question to our own Laura Thug. What's the deal?
CCPPC, here's my thing with The Sims and sim games. I just don't get it. I live my life. I don't want to play a game where I have to go to work, clean the house, drive the car, deal with obnoxious neighbors. Like, that's not fun.
All right, now hold on. CCPPC, what do you feel about what Laura just said?
Yeah.
I think there is some truth to that.
Okay.
Very good.
Why do you like The Sims? Sell it to me. Tell
I
me
like
why.
it because it's just not another game about killing. It's about socializing.
Oh, well, you can't argue with that.
2 points in CCPPC's corner. Well,
And-
here, real quick, I actually played The Sims. Dave from Portal was nice enough to hook it up for me a little bit last night, and it's more of like a glorified chat room.
Right.
It's much more interactive, so it's not so much as like a video game as it is like this lifestyle experience, but I really think maybe we should be a little bit more open-minded about these role-playing games.
I understand PPC, the desire to want to role play and play a game, but like I would stick with the EverQuest things. To me,
but that's
if
all
I'm
about killing.
But it's not just, there's Motor City Online. That's not about killing. It's
Right.
about driving.
But it's a lot less.
They're not about killing if you don't make them all about killing.
But The Sims Online is a lot less detailed. It's a lot less building up. You can kind of get into it right away.
I'm not sold, but I will play them for a brief period of time.
And
Probably.
I think that if you were playing a sim character that looked like you, that might make it a little more exciting.
So now not only I'm simming my life in a game
you're
because
simming you.
I'm me all the time. If I want to play like you, I want to look like you, Scott.
Gamer620 says people get married on EverQuest. Maybe they'll be getting married in The Sims.
My name is Holden, says The Sims is boring.
Yeah.
And
Captain Atari says it's fun to kill Sims. Have you ever walled one in and let it starve?
There's actually an Easter egg in one of the earlier Sim games where if you kill all your family members, that ghost will come and haunt your house.
That's weird.
That's good stuff right there. That's good
I was playing
gaming.
The Sims and they burned down the whole kitchen cooking dinner, just like I would.
Oh, really? So,
Alrighty.
all right,
Thank
so
you, CCPPC.
Thank you for
CCPPC.
calling the G4TV.com
You made some
Motorola
good
game
points.
line. We appreciate that.
Hey,
You're
now.
welcome.
Anyway, I see a blinking light, but let's... Hey, caller.
Hey,
Hey.
Hey, what's your name?
Gino,
Gino. Where are you calling from, Gino?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Thanks for calling in. What's your question or comment or anything else you want to share with
Pizza
us?
rolls?
Well, what's with these spyware pop-ups I keep getting?
Pop-up.
Pop-ups like when you mean pop-ups like if you're playing like a game on your PC and like a computer
and then
pop-up?
these pop-ups come in, like a bunch of them.
A bunch
Pop-ups
of pop-ups
drive
come in.
me nuts.
So like what game will you be playing and you'll have pop-ups?
I don't know, I play a lot of Sims, I play a lot of PC games.
So you're just playing The Sims and all of a sudden all the pop-ups from all the other stuff in your computer will...
And when I'm on the internet, too, anywhere.
I think
Yeah.
it's like when
We're
you
so
download
obnoxious.
anything from the internet these days, and gamers are kind of particularly ripe for this because you're downloading game demos, you're downloading patches, you're
Right.
downloading movies of game, and with those files come spyware and other program that kind of when you say, oh, do you want to download this now? And you go, yes. You might think you're talking about the game demo,
right.
but it's really like the ad eliminator or the
And
other...
these like file sharing
external-
programs,
Right.
right? They open you up so
Yeah.
you're totally vulnerable, right?
There's-
Like Kazaa.
The pop-ups are so obnoxious
Yeah,
now,
well,
though.
the idea is that you need to go to like places like CNET and to other sites that have kind of their impartial, unbiased view of some of the software that you can use. Because there are things like Ad Eliminator and stuff like that that actually remove ads from being seen on web pages, let alone the pop-up.
You know what? It's kind of like when you get spam in your inbox.
Yeah.
and it has a link that says, click here to unsubscribe from this list. Actually, I've heard that clicking that link is not unsubscribing you. It's making you more open and eligible to receive more spam from other companies.
It's very manipulative.
Is don't open them, just delete them.
And if someone
Absolutely.
says, email this to take your name off the list, don't do that.
They're
because
just
then saying,
putting you on
this
10
is-
other lists.
Right, because they're basically verifying that your email address is valid.
They're so obnoxious. They drive me crazy.
They're
They drive me
sneaky.
crazy.
We're going to stop the
Sneaky.
madness right
Gino,
now.
thank you so much for calling. We really
Thank you,
appreciate
Gino.
it.
Thanks,
And
Gino.
thanks for being an active forum member.
Yes.
No problem.
All right.
All right, it's time to give out another honorable mention, a post on the message board that sparks conversation with other members of the G4 community. And while it is a toss-up as to which is more exciting, getting the honorable mention or having your post read by Thug, we can all agree that it's better not to post something you wouldn't say in a crowded room. So, Thugger, who gets today's honorable mention? Did I shock you?
Yes, you did.
Sorry.
Today's honorable mention goes to Sean Feld. Sean Feld is a good
I
poster.
love that show. Oh, Sean Feld.
Seinfeld. Oh, I didn't even catch that reference.
Wow.
Okay. Weird. Well, what Sean wanted to talk about was weird game moments. There's weird games, and then there's some gaming moments that just, what's going on there?
Yeah.
I think the developers are having a little too much
Scratch your head
sippy
weird.
sip,
A little
and they're
something,
just
something.
like, I know what would be funny. Let's put this in there, screw people up. Anyway, let's take a look at some weird game moments as nominated by our viewers. First is Sean Feld's one. Totally weird stuff. He says, seeing Bill Clinton and Al Gore in NBA Jam.
I actually love that
I
one.
never knew our nation's
this.
leaders were such ballers.
I can slam dunk.
Look
Go
at
Bill
Clinton
Clinton.
go. I love that Clinton's in pink as well.
love me an
That's
intern.
pretty
I'm a
weird.
good ball handler. Already.
They should be playing with Arkansas if they had a...
Scott?
Okay, hey, and Digital Girl wants us to know in Medal of Honor, there's a part where you're walking along with your gun, making sure nobody attacks you, and it's all very serious. And then you look through a window and see dancing Nazis.
Look at his little
Look at
legs.
these dancing Nazis.
Oh, my God.
Very weird.
Oh, Halo. Everyone knows this game. But there's a part where a grunt talks about a food nipple. Yes, that's nipple. I don't know about you, but I think anytime the word nipple is used in a shooter game,
Pretty weird.
that's pretty weird. I missed
pretty
that
weird.
playing that
Make
game.
me scratch my head.
Real Halo fans know about it.
I'm
Yeah.
prepared.
Captain Amy wants to write in Metal Gear
My
Solid
betrayal.
2 Sons of Liberty when the president, right there,
Grabs
he
his
grabs
crotch.
Raiden in the crotch and he says, you're a man.
a man?
He goes, what the heck was that about?
Hello.
This
Just
is an
checking.
example of developers, just sitting around trying to screw with gamers' heads.
When we come back, an in-studio surprise you won't want to miss as we get a look at Star Wars The Clone Wars for GameCube and PS2. Don't go away. Okay. Scot Rubin with you, the host of G4TV.com, thinking about the greatest interviews in all the years that we did the show. It'd have to be Cliff Bleszinski. He never shied away from a tough question, always willing to answer honestly and candidly, no matter what we threw at him. So Cliffy B, it's all you.
I have a structured settlement and I need cash now. Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
I am an annuity, but I need cash now.
Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now. 877 cash now. They've helped thousands, they'll help you too. One lump sum of cash they will pay to you. Get long-term payments, but you need cash now. Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now. 877 cash now.
877 cash now.
877 cash now.
It's your money. Use it when you need it.
Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
This time I'm out to get you. This time I'm out to get you.
Smarter and sleeker, with real-time turn-by-turn GPS navigation. It has the intelligence you require with the beauty you desire. The BlackBerry Curve from AT&T. Come to our smartphone sale and get Dad the Curve for Father's Day. It's only $99.99 for a limited time. AT&T, your world delivered.
For the love of cooking. Take your passion to an exciting career as a chef or pastry chef. At an affiliate of Le Cordon Bleu Schools North America, our professional chef instructors can teach you the techniques and give you the training it takes to work in this vibrant industry. We can even help you find your first culinary job. Get started today. Just pick up the phone and call 1-888-292-9971 for a complimentary career guide. That's 1-888-292-9971.
All right, back it up. Back, a little bit more, slowly, slow. Let's do this. Go! Oh, dude. Oh.
Nothing good happens after midnight, except Denny's. Come in tonight and chow down for just $3.99.
Acqua di Gio. Giorgio Armani. At Dillard's.
This is you after an energy drink. Unfortunately, so is this. Why do energy drinks make you crash? 1 minute you're wired up, the next you feel worse than before. The answer is large amounts of sugar and caffeine. That's why you should try a new liquid energy shot called 5-Hour Energy. With 5-Hour Energy, you can leave grogginess behind and sail through your day without feeling jittery, tense, or you know. That's because 5-Hour Energy contains a powerful blend of B vitamins for energy and amino acids for focus, alertness, and better mood. There's zero sugar, about as much caffeine as a cup of coffee, and only 4 calories. The 2-ounce shot takes just seconds to drink, and in minutes you're feeling bright, awake, and productive. And that feeling lasts for hours. So if your energy drink makes you crash, switch to 5-Hour Energy. Hours of energy now, no crash later. Find out if 5-Hour Energy is right for you. It's available at these fine stores. Or for more information, go to 5hourenergy.com.
Carl Conrad, the coolest geek in the world. As a child, he won a mint copy of Action Comics 1 in a knife fight with a monkey. He once showed up to school driving the Batmobile. No one ever learned where it came from. He made love to 3 different women while waiting in line to see the return of the king. Carl will be watching G4's coverage of Comic-Con Await Live with exclusive interviews and the hottest news on TV, films, and comics. If the coolest geek in the world is watching, shouldn't you? Comic-Con Await Live, July 24th and 25th.
Stay out of the sun with G4 all summer long.
Hey, come on in. See what Tina has to say.
Did you spend all of your money this holiday season? Are you guys capital B-R-O-K-E?
Brazoke.
Brazoke? Then you are just in time for this week's No Budget Gamer. And I know you're dying to know this week's No Budget Gamer is Live for Speed. That was actually recommended from Kevin, who's Captain Kimmy on our team. This is a single and multiplayer racing sim. It's great to play with a bunch of friends online. Features a bunch of different country and city tracks. Got all types of cars, anywhere from a rally to a GT. Demo's about 32 megabytes. You can personalize your license plate, change camera views, type text to your opponents. And it's incredible. It's really, really good with force feedback steering wheel. Right. And you can go to our website and find out where the download is.
Yep. Or you can head over to liveforspeed.com.
Or you can head over to liveforspeed.com.
You know, if you've ever dreamed about going to battle in the Star Wars universe, our guest today has just the game for you. Star Wars The Clone Wars is out for the GameCube and PS2. And joining us is the producer, Greg Borrud from Pandemic Studios.
All right.
Welcome to the show.
Hey, Greg.
Hey.
Thank you so much for coming on. Appreciate it.
Sure, yeah.
He is escorted.
He is escorted.
Yeah.
By 2 members of the 501st Battalion.
I got to get myself a set of Stormtroopers.
You shouldn't leave home without him, really.
Okay, we got questions from the boards and from chat. We're actually going to take a look at the GameCube version. It is PS2 and GameCube. Why don't you actually bring up the game? And we'll start it off by talking about how the movie ties in with the game. What phase does it kind of start with?
Yeah, sure. Well, it's an episode 2 game. So in our development of it, we developed it right along with the development of the movie. And the most fascinating part of the movie to us was the last 30 minutes. That was the huge battle at the end of the movie. It was like, man.
That was the most fascinating to everybody.
Yeah, right. It's like, if that's a game and I can be in the middle of that huge battle, that's the best, right? What we do is we're actually telling the story kind of in sequence with what's going on in the movie, but what some of the other characters are doing. So, you know, you're actually playing as Mace Windu right now, going through Geonosis and trying to get to the arena to save Queen Amidala and Anakin Skywalker.
Now, you're in sort of a desert environment right now. Maximus Painicus wants to know how many different environments are there and what types?
Right, there's 6 different environments, and we try to cover, you know, all different kinds, really Star Wars environments. So this is Geonosis, which is from the movie. We also have a level called Renvar, which is very similar to Hoth. You know, everyone's seen kind of the stormy sort of. So in the kind of levels, we also have another level called Kashyyyk, which is very similar to Endor. So we're trying to create levels that are new planets that are in these systems that can go in until they kind of expand upon the concept of the Clone Wars, but are still real familiar to people who are fans of Star Wars.
Sailor Boy Dragoon wants to know, can you actually play as Yoda with his lightsaber, and also we'd be able to control the clone army at all? I guess 2 questions.
Yeah, 2 questions. Well, the first one, can you play as Yoda? Absolutely. And this is something, we weren't sure how the whole Yoda thing was going to come out. And when we saw it in the movie, we're like, oh my gosh,
the whole theater was like,
cool
yeah!
was that? So we instantly were like, we've got to make sure we get this into the game somehow.
Right.
So there's a huge multiplayer component to this game. And what we've done is in multiplayer, we've allowed you to unlock through bonuses, the ultimate bonuses to unlock Yoda and to be able to play as Yoda with his lightsaber. So
and in the clone army, can you play as a clone army as well?
You can play as a clone trooper. It's the exact same sort of thing. So our story really focuses on Mace Windu, Anakin Skywalker, and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Just those 3 characters.
We actually have a call. Hey, caller, you're on the G4TV.com Motorola game line. You have a question?
Yeah, I do. I was wondering how you and your crew designed vehicles that weren't actually in the Attack of the Clones movie.
Yeah, it's a great question. I mean, in the movie, there's only so many vehicles we could work with, but we need to have this full realized army. So really what we did was we looked at new Star Wars and classic Star Wars, because really Lucas is starting to cross the border between these 2 genres, right? And so we designed our vehicles to have kind of the look of the new, but starting to have the look of the classic, you know. So this main tank that I'm playing with here actually has some elements of an X-Wing TIE fighter and some of the grittier look of classic Star Wars, but also maintains some of the lines that you'll see in the new trilogy.
All right, hey caller, what's your name?
Greg.
All right, Greg, thank you for calling. Did I answer your question?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
A couple people out here are wondering, and I was actually wondering myself, it's a beautiful game. Why no Xbox version? Apollo actually is the one who asked that question.
That's a very good question, and I guess I'd have to say no comment.
Right? Hey, there you go.
Only because, you know, I can neither confirm nor deny that
so
an Xbox
possible
version
there might end up being an Xbox
could
version
be in
sometime.
the works as we speak. It could be coming out relatively soon.
Bubbly Moose here has a really good question, and he says, for someone who's never seen a Star Wars movie, such as himself, and me either, what's going to make you want to play this game, and will you understand the story?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think Star Wars is the classic mythological story. It's good versus evil, right? So I think anybody can get into the story, and we've tried to create our own story that doesn't rely on the movie whatsoever. So we kind of carry on past the movie and kind of start to bridge the gap between Episode 2 and Episode 3. So I think even if you aren't familiar with Star Wars, I think you'll definitely get into it.
Let me get this straight. You've never seen any of the Star Wars movies?
No.
Stormtrooper number 2. There's an opening here. We have an opening here at this desk that if you'd like to co-host the show.
I fell asleep once in the beginning of Empire Strikes Back.
How does that happen?
Un-American.
Help me.
I know. You're hot. Are you all right?
I'm warm.
I don't feel so.
warm.
Yeah.
Okay, what about the cutscenes? Is there any movie footage in the game? Can I pick up some?
Does it matter? You've never seen the movie.
I don't know the difference, but for experts like these people. I guess I know what I'm doing tonight.
Quite a few cutscenes in the movie, you know, and in between different levels. And that's a great way to help us kind of carry the story along.
Well, it's very exciting. I actually got a chance to play it this morning. It is fun, and the controls are great. Intuitive control is really important in a game that has a lot of action in it. It's called Star Wars The Clone Wars, developed by Pandemic, but it's a LucasArts game.
Yep.
I think it looks great.
Thanks for coming on the show. Thank you to our Stormtroopers.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Stormtroopers.
She can go.
She can be escorted out, yeah.
I'm already at the little table. How much farther are you going to push me?
Oh, much further. Much further.
You know, football season is almost over, but we'll show you how to start the second season with a side-by-side comparison of NFL games. Don't go away. More Message Board TV show right after this. You're in trouble.
You're plugged into G4 Rewind. Up next, G4TV.com.
We'd love to show you the world's next great video game. There's only one problem. You haven't created it yet. You've played them, now you can make them. With DeVry's new bachelor's degree program in game and simulation programming. It's classrooms and labs where you actually create video games. Games like you'll find when you log on now. You'll learn more about this exciting degree program and get free video game demos from Vivendi Games. It's time to take it to the next level. You can earn a 4-year degree in less than 3 with classes that start right away. And since it's DeVry, you know you'll get this, and even more of this. Call or log on for your free video game demos. But do it now, because when you're a gamer, you know what happens when you stand still. So call or log on for your free video game demos. It's right now, and it's here at DeVry.
420.
Nah, 500.
Look at that guy. What do you think? 610, 620?
I'd say national average 692.
Maybe. Ooh, look at her.
Wow.
That's an 810.
That's an 810, all right. Yowza, yowza.
Shouldn't you know your own credit score? Go to freecreditreport.com to get yours free. Offer applies with enrollment and Triple Advantage.
Come on, 810, take me home. I'm yours.
Why would she want carp when she can have calamari?
Go sit on an air bubble.
I first saw this one when I was traveling through Prague. Geico probably thinks this is easy too. Dancing is good exercise. It works my glutes. Okay, America, I'll show you easy.
Action! Making movies, TV shows, documentaries can be really fun. You can be part of the crew behind the scenes with your degree in film and video production from Collins College. From screenwriting to audio recording and editing, get the skills you need to start your career in this exciting field. Imagine working with other creatives on projects that can be seen by millions of people. Find out more by calling Collins College. Ask for this brochure. Call 1-888-823-0999.
Why don't you move back over to fries for a while?
The Indy Double Whopper, flame broiled beef and spicy Cajun mayo. Now at Burger King. Tasty adventure.
Do you want to own a brand new HP, Dell, or other name brand computer and improve your credit at the same time? If so, Onyx Country says you're approved, guaranteed.
I wanted a new computer, but I couldn't get financed. Then I called Onyx Country. They approved me, delivered my new computer, and are reporting on my credit.
If you have an active checking account and can afford low, flexible payments, you're already approved, guaranteed, for this special offer. There's no credit check, so you won't be turned down.
Onyx Country approved me quickly.
I got instant approval, and it was easy. Their flexible payment plans made it easy on my budget. And my kids are getting ahead in school.
I've started my own business, and now I'm my own boss.
Call now, and with your paid order, we'll add a free color printer, free MP3 music player, and free LCD TV. You heard right. Free printer, free MP3 player, and free LCD TV. Call now and tell us where you want your brand new computer and free gifts shipped today.
I'm glad I called.
It's exploitative. It's sensational. It appeals to your basest instincts, and you're gonna watch every minute of it. Introducing Pearl, a bold new take on reality TV. You're gonna love it, even if you pretend you don't. Pearl premieres July 15th, only on G4.
Two games I want to keep going back to are Shenmue and Sonic Adventure for the Dreamcast. Every day after school, I used to walk 2 miles to the store that had a kiosk set up with Sonic Adventure before the Dreamcast was released, and I would play that for hours until the kids behind me started whining too much.
Who is going to win the first ever National Football Video Game Championship using PlayStation 2 version of Madden 2003? The final 2 players are in place, and here they are. It's Chicago, the Windy City, Dwayne D-Train Harrison. Tina, you're going to love this story. He went to the DC tournament and the Philly tournament and lost both times. Then he gets in his car, he makes a 10-hour drive from Woodbridge, Virginia to Chicago to take one more crack at winning. He brought a little 13-inch TV so he could practice in his hotel room, and he got some sleep because you're on your feet all 8 hours.
I love that story.
He won.
He won. He won.
Alrighty, and in San Diego, it was 23-year-old Charles Smith of Long Beach, California.
Charles Smith.
Yep. He became the 10th and final regional winner, and it's got to be exciting. There he is. And it's got to be exciting because there's only 10 spots to Jamaica. Charles has 1, and it's going to be a very exciting competition. There'll be NFL players there, and of course, you can check out the Sweat special covering the Madden Challenge. It is exciting and big.
Big time.
About this big.
Are you going to Jamaica?
Wait, I'm not going to Jamaica. Are you going to Jamaica?
No, I'm not going to Jamaica. Go ahead, Scott.
I'll let you know how it goes out. Alrighty, it's time for my personal post pick. It's about all those posts on the message board, Sweat Forum, G4TV.com forum, saying, hey, I don't know, Madden, 2K3, Fever,
it's a popular
Game
post.
Day. There's a whole bunch of football. They need a little help, and I'm here to give you some football advice.
Which is great, by the way, that you're doing this because we get tons of questions all the time about what's the difference between this game, and I'm glad you're going to clear it up for us.
Pigskin Dear Abby, that's
Absolutely.
who I am. Alrighty, the first one you're going to take a look at here is Game Day. It is from 989 Sports, Sony's entry, obviously PS2 only, and hey, not too bad, Tom Brady on the cover, gotta like that. Alrighty, next, NFL Fever. It's Xbox's foray, the third version of the Fever franchise, Xbox Live support, you gotta like that. 2K3 is Sega's version. It's available on just about all the platforms and does have live support as well as PS2 support. And there it is. It's John Madden Football 2003. Sicky, slick moves, and great graphics. There they are, all four side by side. But really it comes down to those two.
Right.
2K3 and Madden. Those seems to be kind of the
the
big
sim
battle.
players,
So let's take a look, go a little bit deeper here, pick out some plays. Now, here's one of my gripes. A lot of gripe. Look at the tackle. Oh, Superman. Superman diving tackle.
Which game is this?
That's 2K3. All right, in Madden, you get a little problem with the juke move, but then you get a little more realistic on the tackle and the hit. It's a little more realistic. All right, let's move on. The deep ball. Both games do a great job in the deep passing game. You'll find realistic catches. You'll find realistic hits downfield. Let's take a look now. Hot rooting, being able to change a receiver's route on the fly, very important. Madden and 2K3 both do it. There's Santana Moss. He's quick. Gonna be tough to take him down.
Go Jets.
So far we're equal, but here, 2K3 lets the opponent control your view. Look what he's doing to me. He's confusing me by flicking the view back and forth. Very annoying. Another 2K3 thing, definitely the kind of bounce out hits. 2K3 does have a little bit of a harder hitting game. There we go. You're gonna notice that sliding, skating thing going on with the juke move. Both games having a little problem with the juke moves. Now, watch this. Is that a fumble, Laura?
I think his knee was down, Scott.
How
Knee
would
was
you know?
down. I don't know.
2K3 will not allow you to
Can
challenge.
I challenge
but
the
look,
call?
in Madden, see the peekaboo booth? He's going right to the booth. He's gonna look. He's gonna look, and what does he see? I'm sorry, but the knee is down. That call is overturned. All right, now watch this. The stutter step. Being able to stutter step before you spin, very important. 2K3 has it, Madden doesn't. Look at nice tip pass. Both games handle tip pass as well. They're in the game. They should be a little bit too much on those tackles. Now watch this. Look at Vinny's face. He's gonna get hit from behind real hard.
See you later, Christopher.
It's like Jesus-like fall. Oh no!
He's a little dramatic.
Great attention to detail. You'll see his blink. And here's my biggest thing. Madden, sending guys in motion. You can't do it on every play in 2K3. It's a big gripe. You should be able to send any receiver, tight end, or running back in motion in any formation. Madden offers it. 2K3, not so much. That last clip was from a game between me and Spike Spiegel. I do also want to say it's really a matter of taste. Jiffy, Skippy, Colt Pepsi. Jim and Skippy. 6 and 1/2 dozen together. The best thing to do is go to the video store or go to your game rental store, rent both, play them both, try before you buy.
Right.
My personal one, I'm obviously a big fan of Madden.
Scott.
That's going to do it.
That's a high five on that football
Scott,
segment.
virtual high five. Virtual
Here's the
high
deal.
five.
Here's the deal. Next week, me, Jamaica.
Jamaica.
You here. The show must go on. You ladies are going to do the show. What's
It's going to be the first show just hosted by us.
Us girls.
It'll be girls. And actually, somebody suggested we call it Jugs for just
us girls. So that's what the
I
show
don't know
is.
if that's going to fly or not. But, you know, we are competing against the Super Bowl.
We've got some things in store. You could either watch the Super Bowl.
Yeah, just think about
or
it. In the description, it'll say G4TV.com Jugs.
Exactly.
Right, it's the Jugs episode. So you could watch the Super Bowl, or you could watch, we're going to do a cutscene theater.
We'll do cutscene,
Here's a little taste of what we're going to do.
And I think Laura's going to be starring in this.
Right, so that's Tina there. She's going to be in the black.
This is Laura. I will be the plant behind
so that's going to be Tina. I'm the Panther. There goes Tina.
And Laura's
I think you're going to do good. You're going to perform that really well.
No, you've been practicing your letting off
I have
your
been
shirt.
practicing my toss of the. You know what? Why don't we take a look?
Yeah, why don't you guys
These
pick
are some
out
of the things
something?
we're going to be wearing next week. Whereas, like, so you could just watch the Super Bowl, big burly, dirty
But
men.
we're gonna make this a woman's show. Even though we like video games, we are women.
Is this here?
Scott, Jamaica or a set of these?
Alrighty, that's very exciting, and
This is going to look so good on you.
I'm excited for the after show festivities. But thanks for tuning in. For Tina Wood and Laura Foy, I'm Scott Rubin. Till next time, take it to the boards. See that?
You should put it on.
No, I really think that'd be my
What about this one?
I like the pink fur. That's very cute.
Yeah, I kind of want to. You want to try this on?
Yeah, I think you should. I think.
Is that a top or a bottom? John Romero's about to